when you do it.
Hopefully.
Do.
Got the coffee, Quack 12 fans. This is a very rare edition of Quack 12 podcast because not only is that coffee, I'm guessing that's coffee. You like the cold brew, don't you?
No, it's actually, it's just yesterday's leftovers. That's me.
You are yesterday's leftovers, no offense. But
wow, jeez. Wow.
Rolled right past that. My man. This is a big one. This is a huge one. Now, we had the game postponed, and it was heartbreaking. That totally blew. And in the end, I think that's going to hurt us more than it helps us, unless you talk to UW fans who think it's a big conspiracy. But here we go, man. I got the TV in front of me. Commercial, March Madness. I'm seeing Duarte shooting around. One fun fact, just looking this up. Duarte and Eugenio Maruyi both scoring exactly 16.7 points per game. I thought that was fun. Exactly.
Okay, this was what I asked. I asked you about this. Whenever the field game episode. So that's interesting. There it is, 16.7. 4.7 rebounds per game.
Listeners, who else is stoked about this? I think, okay, let me tell you this, Aaron. Oregon State.
Who else is stoked about a 9 a.m. game? Yeah.
I mean, I am. I'm glad that it's like getting over with kind of quick, because whether they win or lose, it'll be nice to either get past it or just bathe in that awesome goodness.
It's like win or lose. We got women's tonight, and I'm stoked about that one.
Definitely. Yeah. I'm stoked about it all. But I'm more nervous about this one. Obviously, it's a second-round opponent as opposed to a first-round opponent. And this is a damn good second-round opponent, man. They are scoring, goddamn, 83.8 points per game. They got Luka Garza, who is averaging, I think he's averaging like, goddamn, I thought I had this somewhere, but around 24 points per game. He's their big man. He's 6'11". 6'11", and he's hitting the three at a clip of 42.7%. So I'm horrified here. That being said, I'm predicting the Ducks win by at least 10 points.
Why do you do this? Why did you do this? This is every time with you, sir.
It's true, but sometimes I'm right, and I'm like, can I put a little
I
more
believe
pressure?
in the hijinksings, and I feel like you're screwing us. You're screwing us out of the gate. I woke up early for this, and now it's pointless.
Can I say what also is pointless is you got yourself a green screen. People may not recognize this because it looks like your basement behind you, but you've just put a photo of your basement, the approximate place where it would be, and put it on your green screen. Now, to me, there's no point to that. What are your thoughts on that?
I strongly disagree.
I'm going to give you the full, just so people can see.
Look, here's the deal. I have a special. I'm practicing angles, if you will. So this was a study in if I take a photo from where I'm at, and then, or like take a photo from where the camera will be. I wanted to see what that perspective looked like, and it is pretty accurate.
That's nice. Perspective. So kind of like how something small can appear giant if it's close to the camera. I got my King Ghidorah. I show it off every time. It's very cool. I wish I had 3 duck heads on it, but what can you do? We're getting ready for the big dance here. I'm horrified.
Hey, bud, real quick, your audio is kind of all over the place.
Is it really?
Well, you're kind of doing
this
thing, and then all of a sudden
I'm running around everywhere. It says I'm doing all right. Listeners, shout at me if that's not true. Hey, Christina's stoked. By the way, there's a reason why Christina's stoked. It is because number 1 in our bracket, Christina. I think it's like
back on top. I see.
Back
Very
on top.
Interesting.
Number 2 in the Quack 12 bracket, yours truly, Adam Chamail. So it's been pretty big. I mean, obviously, one household in a big bracket being number one, number two. We are a bit of a power couple. Gotta admit that.
Ridiculous.
Look at this. This could be player of the year here. Luka Garza. We got the exact kind of starting five that we were expecting from both. Jordan Bohannon and Luka Garza both were there the last time the Ducks played Iowa, which Iowa did beat the Ducks. I think that was like, what, 2000? It was the 2K battle of, or whatever. Game started. They beat us last time we played, I can tell you that much. And Aaron, just to add a little bit more pressure, no Pac-12 has lost still. No Pac-12 team still has lost in this tournament. Men's team, I should say. Because
that is interesting.
Oregon State beat Oklahoma State by 10 points. They're going to the Sweet 16. Dude, Oregon State all of a sudden is like, oh, are they the best team in the country? It's insane. Will Richardson.
I tell you, I'm loving the throwback style uniforms in today's game.
You know why, Aaron?
Sharp.
Because they're fucking green and yellow. Because they're the school colors. Because they're the school colors. They're green and yellow. Everyone should love this. Okay, I got a little setup. I'm looking everywhere. I apologize.
I was about to say, yeah, that would explain the.
Yeah, I got my computer here, but see, because it's on CBS, I had to get a TV, and Paramount Plus wasn't doing it for me. I wanted to be right.
Wow, you must be rich if you can just go out and buy a TV.
Actually, we have like 3 TVs here. They're all like the TVs that would be like $20 at a Goodwill, but
this TV runs my Super Nintendo. This TV's for the VCR.
It's actually, this TV is for the Xbox 360. This TV's for Duck Sports only, and then the other TV's for watching Columbo reruns, basically.
Why not have the Xbox and the Columbo on the same TV?
That just wouldn't do, Aaron.
Are you doing both at the same time? Deep 3 off the rim.
Oh, how are you ahead of me? No. Oh, they tied it up on my head, on my watch. Who is this? This is number 10. Of course, number 10 is Joe Weiskamp. Someone we got to watch out for. We got to watch out for him, Aaron.
Oh, you know what?
What's that?
You are way ahead of me.
I'm right now. I'm at 1820.
I literally I said deep 3 based off of our guy's shot. I'm at 1830.
Garza gets his. Yeah, I am a bit ahead of you.
Garza
gets his first points of the game. He does look like that's one big ass dude. That's all I gotta say. That's one big ass dude. Wish we had one of them.
Wish we had one of them. Jeez.
I know, right?
55, is that who you're talking about?
Yeah. Luka Garza.
Oh my God, he kind of looks like a buddy of mine.
He's their star. Maybe he's that buddy's son.
No, that's impossible.
That's too old. You're not 50.
Physically impossible, Adam.
Get ready for a badass Omaruyi dunk. Just going to warn you there. By the way, Aaron, last time we talked, we said if one of the religious schools makes it all the way, I'm going to convert to whatever they are. Looks like Oral Roberts. I mean, they're still in contention for getting this soul right here. Fuck yeah. Garza picks up a foul.
I actually have something for just that scenario.
For me being religious all of a sudden?
Yeah. And I think you're going to like it. And I don't have it anymore, apparently. I guess I got rid of it. That's so stupid.
Well, yeah. Oral Roberts, they somehow beat Florida with just by 3 points. It was amazing. BYU, obviously, they're out. We saw them lose. I believe, Loyola Chicago. I'd much rather be with them. They're a Jesuit school, so they're not as, devout, which is what I'm looking for.
You gotta have that devout faith. Devout faith.
BYU's already out. Oral Roberts, they seem pretty damn devout. So We'll see what happens. Right now, I'm in the church of Phil Knight. I got Will
sure,
Richard.
That's a respectable one.
Oh, look at this. I want to look at this background. Oh, if I'm religious.
This is when you become holy.
That's good. You're pretty holy right now.
Oh, I see. You've got me off to the side. That makes sense.
Yeah, I got you to the side.
Me in front of me either.
You to the side. Game in front. Camera here. Ghidorah just above that.
Oh, man. Okay, so I'm just now getting to Zero's free throws, and he's got a serious look on his face, and he fucking just drains it. 0 issues. 10-9. Is that where you're at still?
I'm at 12-9 now. I'm at 17-01.
All right. That's what I like to hear.
If anything, my friend, this is the true commercial for just a good old satellite or an antenna. That's all I'm talking about, baby. Antenna is the way to watch these.
Oh, you're doing the antenna thing. Funny story. I have an antenna setup here, but CBS does not come through.
I mean, I gotta really dance around sometimes to get CBS. It's weird. Get on your shit, CBS.
To be honest with you, yeah, I don't really care though either, because just having the CBS stream, because it's through my cable, but I get it on Wi-Fi because I'm in the house or whatever.
That's right.
So on Xfinity streaming, I'm on CBS, and whenever I have it in the studio, like with an actual set of speakers, the audio, their editing is atrocious. Like you can hear, like I was watching the morning show, whatever it is, before the game came on, and the overdubbing, you can hear splicing where it just cuts from the left speaker back to just the left, and it's like, whoever is working in y'all's van is garbage.
We got to get you working on that.
Oh, no, I don't want to work for them.
Is that Hardy out there? It's interesting how many already we're changing a lot of people. Like Duarte's not out there. Figueroa's out there.
Duarte was out there though.
He was, but already we're switching. I think I want to say that is Hardy. It's hard. Everyone's running. We got Hardy out there, and we got Chandler Lawson out there.
Yeah. Deep threes. Oh, come on. You got to make those. Ooh. Now, Adam, this is the thing you were talking about. I've witnessed now multiple missed opportunities on threes.
Yeah.
Where they swirl around. But thank God that Iowa's kind of missing them too, right?
Yeah. And I think it's tough to say. I think this is the kind of game we want. We want just like breakneck pace back and forth because they're deeper than us.
Yep.
But I do think we have more overall talent if you were to average out the talent. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so far, I mean, obviously the score shows that it's a pretty even matchup, but it is like a pretty big ping pong. It's just going to be a matter of who starts striking hard first, I guess.
Yeah.
We got a good tit for tat game. Ooh. Physical, too.
Yeah.
Deepest three and off the back.
I love the way Garza's picking up fouls here.
Yeah.
If Garza's out, we better goddamn win this game because he's their team.
He's the whole team. Oh, right. That's what you were talking about. Right. Woo!
Not bad, right?
Fuck. Oh, wait. I just saw, his score. He's tough. He's going to go.
Oh, yeah. He's an NBA player, man.
I get it. He's the NBA player.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wow. Like he shows it. He's tough.
So right now, Ducks 12, Hawkeyes 11, I believe. Unfortunately, usually my go-to is statbroadcast.com. They're really awesome for all these stats. But once March Madness starts kicking, they're like, no, you can't get this for free, which I don't blame them. But so now I'm going to ESPN.
Wow,
a little less fun, but yeah.
Sure. No, ESPN, just dealing with those brackets, I have to tell you. It's so confusing on ESPN's website. I've never seen so many drop downs that have sub menus.
Yeah.
And then when you're looking at the bracket,
watch this commercial. You're watching this commercial. Look at the camera guy. A lot of people say he looks like me.
We're not watching. We'll never have the same commercials ever. We're never going to have the same commercials.
Geico commercial?
I'm in a completely different region than you, where I get different advertisers.
That's so weird. I would think some of them would be. Well, I would think some of them would be like national. Geico would be a
sure,
national
but
one.
it's because of your CBS
Different
broadcaster is different than my CBS broadcaster. They're picking up, so they're timing them differently based off of local stuff.
That blows.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I mean, if we were all on cable on the Super Bowl, that would make sense, right? Because that's like a very set thing. Anyway. You got me derailed. What was I saying?
I don't know.
Cool.
It couldn't have been that important. So,
we got off topic for you to talk about a commercial.
To be fair, I'm sure what you said was off topic as well. Eugene Omoruyi, 4 points. LJ Figueroa, 2 points so far. And then actually Will Richardson, which I thought was going to be an X factor in these games, 6 points as of now. We'll see what happens. And then keeping
6
Iowa.
points so far ain't bad. It's been 3 minutes.
Yeah, it's been 3 minutes. We're solid. We're solid. None of these stats really matter right now. I'm just kind of shouting them out. I've had a lot of coffee in me. Luka Garza, 8 points. He scored 8 of their 11 points already. However,
wow,
he's picked up 1 personal foul. So that's something to watch. And how many
before you're benched?
5, baby.
5.
Usually, if you get 2, first half, they'll sit you just because it's like we don't want to. We need you in crunch time. Patrick McCaffrey, he's out there. Patrick McCaffrey is brother, I believe, to Connor McCaffrey, who's on the team as well. Usually Patrick McCaffrey's not a starter, though. So I think they're going for a little more speed.
I could use a little more speed.
It looks like it with that background.
No, I'm talking about with Sandy Bully, my dog. I want a third. Give me my third.
You love it. Actually, that would be great. Now it seems like the time of their careers where they'd both be down with it.
Dude.
Right? Like,
oh, speaking of now in their careers, we just watched something that's got like a old famous person that's like, damn, still doing it, still kicking it.
What movie?
Can't remember. It doesn't matter. I thought it was going to come to me in that stall, but it didn't.
Oh, one sec. I'll be right back.
Okay, bye.
Don't mind me.
Finally, we can talk about some basketball.
I'm still here.
Not commercials. All right, so as you all know, I am on a slight time delay, but as it looks now, Iowa has the ball, number 3, looking for a shot or a pass and a sneak off to number 10, who then hands it quickly off to 22. And 22 is looking for an open route. He passes to 10. 10 goes in for the shot, fake pass to Garza, 55 up and a swish. Iowa now up 13, Oregon 12. Garza on fire as usual, apparently, with his gargantuan body. 50 has the ball for Oregon, passes to 0, who passes to 2. 2 goes in for a fake, gets brick-walled, goes for the shot off the backboard, rebounds himself, and gets the bucket. Oregon back up by 114, Iowa 13. Wow, this game is just back and forth. I tell you what, deep 3 off the rim, recovered by Duarte. Duarte going, although no, he's back out on the 3, passes to 5, to 12, to 0, to 2, back to 0, back to 2, to 50 for a deep 3, and it's a swish. Oregon pushes the lead forward 5.17-13. And Iowa with the ball coming back for hopefully what they will perceive to be a bucket, but we'll find out. Adam, how have you been? You're muted.
Garza's got something in his nose. He's got a little bloody nose going or something like that. Which, you know what?
Tough boy.
I'm down with.
Oh no, I've seen those. That's just a snot bubble. No big deal.
That's such a thing in cartoons when people fall asleep that they have like a snot bubble. I don't know why I don't have a snot bubble when I sleep, you know?
You don't?
I don't. I snore like crazy though. Maybe it'd help if I had a snot bubble. Look at Garza's on the side.
Medication.
Sometimes. When I
take it every night now. And honestly, it has resolved all breathing issues during my night sleeping.
Interesting.
What are you doing over there?
I was turning off it's all right.
Tell me this.
Day with the slam.
The thing that you said was interesting. What did I say?
The taking the pills to sleep better. The allergy medicine to sleep better. That's interesting. I think so.
Just seeing if you're actually paying attention.
I'm paying attention.
Sometimes I feel like game and what you're saying. You don't even listen.
Yeah. No, I totally agree. Oatmeal's great. Man, I gotta say, the pressure to not fucking blow this because all the other Pac-12 teams we're the only undefeated. Well, I haven't looked that up. But.
While I think that's an interesting stat, I think it's not an important one. I'd put zero weight on the fact that all of the Pac-12 has continued forward. I don't think that has any importance.
Well, I agree with you. Yes, that is. It actually doesn't really matter. But I will say it's just with the narrative of like Pac-12 sports suck. And then this year it was Big Ten is by far the best conference in basketball. And even if you're shitty, you should be, you're still better than everyone else. Like Big Ten is just over and over and over. They just got knocked out left and right. Ohio State out, Wisconsin out, Rutgers out.
Wow.
Rutgers really blew it in the last second too. Like so many of them are down. I think there's only like one team left. 21-19. The Ducks are in the lead. I'm loving it. It's a game. Hawkeyes are a good ass team. And you can tell
this back and forth, it's like it's funny. I was going to comment on how it looked like we were continuing to hit a strong pace.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was like we make a bucket and then they immediately within 3 seconds they've been like, well, we've nulled out those 2 points.
Well, this is what it's going to be. It's like it's going to be a hard ass to stop Garza from scoring, and they're going to go to Garza over and over and over again. And that's going to make it a little easier for everyone else, like Weiskamp or Bohannon or Keegan Murray off the bench. Like, that's going to help them score too. However, Iowa's defense, in my opinion, maybe a little bit suspect. And we got some talented players that should be able to take advantage of their guards who are not Duck quality, I'll say. That being said, I probably just jinxed us. From the 3-point range, Ducks are not doing very well, actually. We're 1 of 4, but who needs it? 21-19. Yeah, 1 of 4. However, Iowa also doing pretty shitty. 1 of 5. It's
also noticed that. I feel like I was talking about that earlier.
Absolutely. So Garza 12 points, Weiskamp 5 points. That's exactly what you'd expect. Patrick McAfee scoring anything was not really what I expected, but my man, let's get a little bit into the Quack 12 bracket, see how we're doing here. Like I said, second place here. Feeling very good about that. I've got the Ducks and the Beavers in my bracket named Bill Walton going all the way, so that's unlikely. Questionable choices is number 1. And then all the way down here in a 8th place tie is yours to the bucket. That doesn't mean you're out of this thing because your final 4, you still got 3 of your final 4 alive. That's really what's going to help you out. It does hurt you that you had Ohio State in the title game. I'm not going to lie. A lot of people did, though. Apparently that was a huge bracket buster.
I mean, you specifically told me they were great.
I mean, I bought the Big Ten hype, man. I was like, they must be at least good enough.
Yeah. Okay, well, so I'm in 8th. That's fine.
You could still win it all, But yeah, you're chugging along right now.
I mean, I probably will win it all.
Oral Roberts, man. That's nuts. Syracuse, yeah, so many goddamn double-digit seeds in this tournament still. I love it. This is the year of the underdog. Hopefully it's the year of the underduck.
I've heard you do that joke before.
Well, you've heard me do every duck pun at this point. Ooh!
Oh! Turning.
Yeah. Chandler Lawson's learning. That's what's happened. Yeah, I'll tell you this much. Like, we got a 15 seed We got a 12 seed versus an 8 seed in the Sweet 16. That's pretty rare. Houston, the 1 seed, is like almost bit. Houston, the 2 seed, almost bit the dust yesterday against Rutgers. That was a very exciting game. You're the underdog, man. Hopefully, I don't have to convert to whatever the hell Oral Roberts is. I mean, Christian, but whatever sect of Christianity that is. Hopefully, I don't got to talk to snakes or anything like that.
I thought you said you would want to do the snake religion.
That's true. Honestly, I think I'd rather do the snake religion than Oral Roberts, which we got. Then Beeves Rules. What do y'all think about Toyotathon?
Now, what is Toyotathon?
Toyotathon, they have the commercial of just like, you can buy a Toyota, I guess it's cheaper. One thing I hate, by the way, we got Ducks 23-20 right now.
Tight game.
Really tight game. Ooh. But we got turnover. Duarte's got it. Of course, Duarte gets the turnover. Goes all the way to the bucket. Almost gets and one. 25-20. Oh, but they respond with a fast break.
Yeah.
Dunk.
Well, we are continuously keeping this 5-point thing, around, which is great.
Oh, P.S. Aaron, by the way, there's another religion choice for me. Abilene Christian. Abilene Christian won.
Well,
isn't that nuts?
I've been gone for so long. I don't remember. I feel like Abilene's not like the greatest spot.
I doubt it, but
I don't think you would be well received.
Yeah, I think I get what you're putting down, my man.
Yeah. Well, yes, you like marijuana, you like Satan.
Yeah.
These things don't work down there.
Few churches are going to be okay with that.
I mean, they kicked me out of the whole state, man.
Oral, I think I'd rather be around Abilene Christian than Oral Roberts. That's tough, though. It's tough either way. Loyola at Chicago's.
Well, really televigilism. Oof.
Exactly.
That's the scariest of stuff.
Yeah.
It's got so much money and power behind it. Yeah. Keep me out, sir.
Mm-hmm. But it may happen. I may be trying to baptize you. Toyotathon is just some sale of, like Toyotas are cheaper. And the thing I hate about it is sometimes they advertise Toyotathon for our deal is you get the employee discount. And it's like, what do the employees get then? Now they just get they just got the regular discount then.
Yeah, that's like a company who feels like they are passing great savings on to the customer, but are like, fuck our employees. We don't care about them.
Exactly. That being said, I used to have an old Toyota pickup, and it was wonderful.
Well, as you know, I have the Astro.
That's right.
Chevy, not GMC.
You put the Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry, I understand. Ooh, 2 points and 1. 29-24. Throw it down, big man.
There was an old man, though, and he was just drinking whiskey, so I hung out with him for a while.
Dude, Duarte is ready to fucking put this team on his back. I love it. Duarte kind of has the vibe of like, if you took, I'm not going to remember his name. I wish I didn't even bring it up.
He looks just like a buddy of mine. It's insane. This guy I used to work with. Ooh. I call him a buddy because the last time we saw each other, we were on good terms, and I haven't seen him in 13 years.
Hey, man, you're a good guy. I'm sure he still likes you.
I bet there's some people out there.
Got to give it to the Hawkeyes. They're keeping up, but at least the Ducks are in the lead at the moment. Do you think so? Gonzaga is playing their first real challenge since like BYU, I'd say. They're playing against Oklahoma. Do you think it's going to be another blowout, Aaron?
No, I think it'll be close.
I think it'll be at least a lot closer. Damn, I forgot what I was going to say. I'm so engaged in this game. It's bad. It's
pretty good.
Yeah.
I like that the pace hasn't slowed down yet. I am curious to see what this game looks like when there are about 4 minutes left on the clock in the first half.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also curious to see, like, what is 55's name again? Garcia?
Garza.
Mm-hmm. I'm curious to see what his energy level is. He's the one I'm most curious about as the game progresses.
It'll be there, baby. Yeah, already.
What was this issue with Duarte here? I saw there was a pretty major looking foul to me.
Yeah, I wasn't quite sure there. That's rough. Iowa already in the bonus.
Iowa already what?
Iowa already in the bonus. So if they get fouled, they get to shoot 1-1.
I don't understand that. Explain that.
If they get fouled, they get to shoot a free throw, and if they hit that free throw, they get to hit another free throw.
Yeah, but how did they get there?
Because Oregon fouled enough. Once you
that was fast.
Point. I know. Here we go. Well, we're playing intense ball. Oh, Marui. Come on, man. I appreciate. Well, yeah.
Douche.
Damn. What's the score here? Is it 30?
It's kind of amazing. It is a great game.
Yeah. I assumed, I didn't think it was going to be.
Sorry, I just saw that steal. Mm-hmm. And then they steal it right back.
I know.
Okay, sorry. Oh my God, Garza, this giant, massive man. I wish we were linked up more so we could experience that together, but I see how I'm reacting to your ooh.
Yeah.
That was some great gameplay right there.
It's all right. I'm like the play-by-play guy, and then you're like when they do the replay, and you're like, "Oh yeah, look at that. That's bad," or whatever, So
I feel like I'm saying it as you're watching the replay, but I'm behind you that much. Yeah.
Oh boy. So 33-32, 8:05.
Oh, I get it. I am the replay.
You get it. It's a high-scoring game already. It seems like we're getting into. It'll be like 80-something.
I'm sorry. Garza's got to get rid of that snot bubble.
It's not a snot bubble. I think he's bleeding. I like to see Garza on the bench, though. I wish we had someone where we could really take advantage of that, but because they got number 10 out there. That's Joe Weiskamp. He's still got some height on him, 6'6".
Okay, so maybe that's the game plan, right? Maybe the game plan.
Maybe
Garza does get tired, so they use him in rounds.
They take the lead. We got Jalen Terry out there, Will Richardson, Eric Williams, Chandler Lawson, Eugene Omarui. Richardson with the 3. Oh, you're going to like that one, Aaron. It's your favorite kind of 3.
Deep?
Well, deep, but...
Off the backboard.
Off the backboard.
Yes! I do love those. I'm excited. It's coming up now. I'm going to see it here pretty soon. There's nothing wrong with using the backboard. I'm sorry.
Tie game, 36-36, 6:52 left on the clock.
This game is awesome.
Mm-hmm. God, I hope we win. It would just be such a bummer to have to skip the first game, and then we got a Hawkeye down. Not bad, but he was down for a sec. Not a terrible injury or anything. Weiskamp shoots, misses. Omarui the rebound. Richardson going down the court, lining up, top of the key. Williams shoots, misses. Ooh, but Lawson fouled while going for the rebound. That's one on Weiskamp. We're going to the commercial break. Ducks. I believe this is a tie game, 36 apiece. Aaron, the intensity is off the hook.
It's crazy.
I know. This has been, and maybe it's because last March Madness was canceled, and because I'm amazed it's working out right now so far, knock on wood. But this has been one of my favorite March Madnesses of all time. Gotta say.
You've been saying that.
So many fun upsets, I'm gonna change my religion.
Oh yeah, you watched Oregon State last night.
I've watched every damn game, dude.
That's incredible.
It will be a very high scoring game. I agree with you, man. I agree with you, Doc Malice, which is a cool name too. Yeah, it's going to be nuts. This baby's going in the 80s, which is where Iowa usually finishes. Usually the Ducks are scoring like 74.4 is their average. So we'll see if they can keep up. Have you watched, I know we're not watching the same commercial, but have you seen at least some of the Samuel, Charles Barkley, Spike Lee commercials pop up yet?
I'm not even joking. It's on right now.
Good. I love every one of them. Iowa's a tough team.
Here's what's amazing, though.
Damn good.
The CBS stream is so garbage. Some commercials have audio.
Sup, Doug Malice?
Some do not. And sometimes the audio just cuts out halfway through a commercial.
Is this because what are you watching on again?
The Xfinity stream app. I'm wondering if it's a weird streaming rights thing, so certain commercials can't be played. That's my only working theory of why it's terrible. The other one, though, it could be that everybody is just absolute trash at CBS.
I thought you were going to do some deep conspiracy. Usually when you got like the other possibility is aliens, and with your background, I was really hoping you'd do that.
Well,
would you like some quick
theoretically there is a possible that aliens are somehow in fact subterfuging. I would say, though, in that case, that more than likely they're doing it to benefit me, because God knows the last thing I need is more fucking commercial input. I already hate the system enough.
Fair enough. Aaron, I'm going to give you some quack stats. As of right now, our leading scorer is Chris Duarte, which is a good sign, I think, with 12 points. Okay. Will Richardson, 11 points.
To hear that.
We are 3 of 8.
That did it.
3 of 8 from 3-point range. Will Richardson has shot 1 3-pointer and has made 1 3-pointer. That being said, who else? I mean, yeah, we already have Amari Hardy, Chandler Lawson, and Jalen Terry have already logged some minutes. Luka Garza, of course, is leading them. He's leading all scorers, which is another prediction I made, a very easy one. 14 points. He's 5 of 6 from the floor. We've caused him to miss 1 shot. That's it. That's right.
And we can't even say that we did that.
I know, yeah.
He could have just missed one.
He just missed it, yeah. They're going to their bench really quick. Weiskamp 7 points. Patrick McAfee 6 points. Got some other ones there, but the game's back on, baby. I heard that there are lizards within the government. Absolutely true. We can get into that later, but you are on the right track. It goes even deeper than that, my friend.
I will tell you this. One thing that I know for sure is that no business is without pests. Here, I deal with spiders.
Omarui takes the lead.
Considering the amount of foliage around all governmental buildings, I would not be surprised if there were lizard infestations in certain locales.
Yeah, like under the skin of every politician and major religious player.
Oh, well, now we're talking about the Anunnaki. That's a whole other thing. We don't even need to get into that.
That's our other podcast.
That's a different show.
Oh, damn. See, it is interesting. Well, one thing I got to say, Aaron, that is really kind of blowing my mind is the 2 most recent teams we've lost to. Garza hits a 3 to take the lead.
It's going to happen.
It's going to happen.
This game's down to the end. This game is going to go 2 ways. We take it all the way by this much,
by like 1
or
point,
they'd start doing this. They move away.
Tell you what, I'll tell you one thing. I got money on Ducks +5.
Like real money?
Real money, baby. Not much.
Why do you take these terrible bets whenever I'm over here every week trying to get you like solid $100 cash prizes?
Because you don't tell me.
I try to get you to make $100 bets with me all the time.
Yeah, that's not gonna. Whatever, man. You're never gonna pay. I know you. But yeah, so the last 2 games we've lost to USC and Oregon State, both have been bad losses, but both those teams are pretty damn good. I mean, they're out there right now, killing it in the March Madness. Ooh, Omarui picks up a foul for some reason because these refs are goddamn cheaters.
Do you think that's going to be the story of this game?
if we lose, that's usually my go-to shitty fan.
How Oregon fouled.
Well, I'll be like, these refs, man, they were paid off. Yeah, thank you. Going the other way. Thank you. That's right. Get off my court. Oh, Aaron, I'm nervous. Yeah. You see that?
No, I'm watching the replay of it.
He gets elbowed, and they were going to call it on Omoruyi. But you relook at that. Yeah. Garza just elbowed my man. 4:29 left. Ducks are trailing. I believe it's 38-41. And yes, I do say the Ducks score before any opponent. How's everyone feeling about this game so far? I mean, nervous, right? I've liked the way you've played. We just got to hit these damn threes. Is that what it's going to come down to? Is whichever team finally can hit some freaking threes wins the game? Because that's what it seems like.
No. I think it's going to come down to we're going to be giving them extra points because of our foul problems. And it'll be us continuing to having to pedal to the metal to keep up.
As of right now, both teams have shot 9 3-pointers, and we are both 3 of 9.
That's great.
Yeah.
I don't care what the numbers are as long as they don't have more.
19 points for Garza. That's a lot. He's already. Is he going to finish this damn game with 40 points? Maybe we're not going to stop him.
Here's what you got to do.
What?
You got to have somebody take the foul. You got to break his ankle.
Oh my God!
Get him out.
I hope no one heard that. You son of a bitch. I feel good with Iowa winning.
No offense.
No offense. Yeah,
you're right.
None taken.
Soon they will have no offense. You're
a bad person. My goal, what I've been really thinking is, in my head, I was like, I think we're going to win this game if someone keeps up with Garza scoring wise, because I think the rest of our team can outscore the rest of their team. That being said, right now, at this moment, no one's keeping up with that, with 19 points in the first, 17 minutes. Especially for the Ducks. Closest person is Duarte, who still has 12, so I'm a little afraid. I love, there's a commercial with Danny Trejo. I'm glad Danny Trejo's getting some money.
Yeah. I will say I think it's awesome because I'm already hearing the beginnings of the great Chimeo worry.
I'm a fan. What can I say?
Soon we're going to be 3 minutes into the second half, and you're going to be going, I'm not going to lie, I'm a little scared. I'm scared. I'm concerned.
Maybe I'll be like, holy shit, we're 10 points up.
I mean, fuck, I hope so. I hope that's where we are. I hope that's where you are 3 minutes into the second half.
Yeah, they're giving them all the fouls. Tell you that much.
I definitely want halftime.
Guarding their precious Garza.
Yeah, I would like to see us at least up. I don't care if it's 1 point up by halftime. Just be ahead at halftime.
Okay, I guess it is on Eugene Omoruyi. He shouldn't have put his chin where Garza's precious goddamn elbow was. So, yeah, of course you got to call that on him.
Well, they choreographed the games beforehand, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. He should have remembered where he was supposed to be.
Figaro. Hell yeah, that's what we needed from you for the last 2 games. That's for sure, Figueroa. We just need you to hit. We just need people to hit open threes. That's all I'm asking. If you're completely open, hit that damn 3. Yeah.
Nothing but net moment. We are trying to free up the perimeter for our shooters, but Garza can get buckets.
Yes, he can. Whenever he wants to, apparently.
Whatever, he does what he wants.
Down by 1 point. We may get your wish. Number 3, Kansas versus number 6, USC. That'll be at 6:40 p.m. Pacific time on CBS.
Whoa.
Ooh, Omoruyi from 3. Way off. But He gets the rebound eventually, and he gets the points.
There we go. 2 points?
Yeah, I'm afraid, Doc Malice, you're right. That's the one game I was like, I mean, I think, I'm still afraid of this game, and I still think this will probably go on Iowa's side, but USC versus Kansas, I'm like, no, it's not going to happen. Richardson. And which is a shame because USC's got some real talent, but as is the curse of the USC athletic program, they get great talent and then they just spoil it. Man, Richardson, I'm loving you. Richardson, goddamn. I'm just going to say.
Wait, does he hit another 3 after the one that I just seen?
He's only hit 2, so probably not.
Okay. I just watched it. No need for the backboard on that one.
Ducks ahead 46-44. I would love to see you in one of these games, Aaron.
I loved basketball at one point. But then here's some dark shit.
If Iowa wins, I will admit I think Iowa loses to Kansas. Be an interesting game.
Oh, interesting. Now, did I have Kansas in the bracket doing pretty good? I feel like I did.
I'll look it up for you.
Thank you.
Tie game, 46-46. Garza ties it up. 2:02 left in the game. Duarte going down the court. Passes it over Richardson. He passes it into the corner to Lawson. Back to Duarte. Pick and roll. Figueroa with the deep 3. It's good. Figueroa.
You're so stoked.
Ooh, come on, baby. I feel like Figueroa has Jordan Bell's face. Like their faces look a lot alike. They don't look a lot alike, but I would believe they're like somewhat related. And that guy kind of looks like Sabrina Ionescu for some reason. I wonder why.
That guy kind of looks like...
There's a guy coming up I think you'll think looks a lot like Sabrina Ionescu. He's on the bench. He's wearing a mask.
So he has the same eyes, the same sympathetic eyes.
He actually has the same DNA.
Oh, the brother?
Yeah, Eddie Ionescu, which is a damn good name. Okay, Ducks up 3 points. 1:12 left on the clock. This is perfect simulation in case it comes down to it. Dana Altman is probably just screaming, Figueroa with a deep 3, and he drills it. Oh, my God.
It's feeling good, right?
It's feeling good. Figueroa 3 of 3 from 3-point range. Oh, get that weak shit off my court. Okay, we get the turnover, but we turn it over ourselves. It's Iowa. Oh, is that Frank Kepning? Frank Kepning with the block. Dude, if Kepning can see some serious minutes, he's our big man.
Yeah.
Wasn't expecting to see him out there, but he's a big ass dude. Is he? I really would love to know this. I think he's a goddamn he may be 19. He may be 18. And he looks like...
Okay.
I just can't imagine.
This is something I wanted to bring up. Mm-hmm. There are players in this game, in college basketball, that look older than you.
Oh, absolutely.
Like,
dude.
I'm like, these are not college kids. These are full-grown men, soon to be seniors.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and that dude,
insane.
That dude, I believe. So he reclassified.
This is the guy.
Yeah, reclassified.
He's from Europe
to come early. I believe he's from Europe. I should know this, but I mean, he hasn't played that much.
We've spoken about it.
Yeah, so he reclassified. So that's why I think he's like a young ass dude. He's a freshman.
It was a handful of ball that he got on that thing,
dude.
Okay, now then, speaking of commercials,
I'm looking at.
They've started re-airing because of March Madness. I don't know if you've noticed. They've started re-airing. What is his name? Mutombo.
Oh yeah, I'm loving it. I love it so much.
It looked exactly like that. It looked exactly like that.
It kind of did, yeah.
It was a handful of get that shit away from here.
I love it. Mutombo. I was just saying the baller fucking move to have like not a catchphrase, but like a catch motion, just like that's cool as hell. I think doing that, cool.
That's actually yeah, just it gets used KFC. In wrestling really effectively. Because you get your guy down on the ground, you stand over him and you lean over, like pretend you're laying down on the ground, and I just go That'd
be pretty intimidating.
Yeah,
we gotta do this for wrestling.
That'll be the heel. The heel does this. Good guy, the face comes back.
I love that. I forget it's called The Face.
Yeah.
Are you a fan of Glow? You ever watch that show?
Love it. I thought it was so good. I fear the longer it goes, the worse it's going to get. Season 3 was like fine.
Yeah, season 3 was a low point. But don't worry about that, Aaron, because it's canceled.
No shit. So it ends with her just getting on an airplane.
Yeah. It sucks because the reason why it was canceled was because just because COVID. It was basically they're like, well, by the time we will be able to film this, it'll be like near 2 years since the last season. And then Netflix's line was like, and we don't think they'll be able to, like, it won't pick up fans or anything. Honestly, Netflix is just so ready to spoilers, dude. Now people know that there's someone that gets on a plane at the end of season 3 of Glow.
Yeah. They all get... How does nobody know this? They all get on a plane, and then as the plane goes up in the air, it crashes. They land on this freaking island, and there's
it's
all these crazy things are happening. There's smoke, and there's a panda bear. People are able to walk who once couldn't.
Oh man, Eric Williams Jr., you can make a name for yourself, baby. It's nice to see him really. Oh, dude, we are pulling ahead. Ducks are flying away.
Flying away.
Is that a foul on Garza? What's going on?
Woo!
Yep. You get to that dunk?
Delayed reaction. Sorry.
Well, it's so funny because it actually worked out perfectly where you were doing that right when they were doing the replay of it. Like, as he was going up to dunk, you went, woo! Oh, man.
That's great.
They missed their free throw because they're cheats. Tournament history, 100-plus combined points in first half for first time since 2008. Dude, this game's going to be goddamn nuts. I love that. I'm here for it. Throw it down, big man.
Yeah.
I'm glad Bill Walton's not here, I got to say.
What is Garza's free throw percentage?
I don't have it off the top of my head. Is he good there? He's pretty decent. For a big man, he's very decent, actually. Even though he just missed 2.
Yeah, okay, sorry. You may have mentioned this earlier, but I was thrown off by his haircut. How tall is he?
Dude, motherfucker's 6'11".
How tall is Shaq? 7'2"?
I knew he was a 7-footer. I don't know, though. He's shrinking with age.
Please excuse this rudeness of me right now. Shaq height.
6'11", and he shoots a lot of threes, and he's
7'1".
shooting at a 42% clip. 42%.
That's awesome.
Clip.
That's pretty impressive stuff.
Yeah, no, he's like the duck beater. He's like the perfect player. Thank God he doesn't have like some of the players we have around him, because like if Garza was on the Ducks, I would be like, I just put $1,000 on the Ducks winning the national championship. I would be like, we are.
Would you actually do that?
No, I wouldn't fucking do that. I'm not a maniac.
I would front you that
8-0 run in the last 138. Oh, really? All right, you're not getting that money back, but
I tell you this: if you ever are like Aaron, I swear to Jesus, the football team is going full national championship this year. I'll be like, here's $1,000.
Oh, Aaron, you're gonna like this. Okay, Aaron.
I'll give you $1,000. Here's the $1,000. Go make us 10 G's.
Aaron, loan me $1,000.
Huh?
Loan me $1,000. I'll put it on something. Watch this.
You need to know.
You watching the fucking game?
Yeah, I am.
Do you see what happened?
I think it's about to happen. The fake out 3 air ball foul.
Yeah. Well, air ball, but foul, so he gets to shoot 3 free throws.
Oh, that's great.
They fouled him in the act of shooting. Wait.
I will say, kudos to him for faking and getting that shot off in a foul moment.
That's the genius of it, is you go for the fake, and then you're like, oh, they're already up in the air. Now that they're up in the air, I'm going to make sure they touch me. Then I'm also going to shoot.
Yeah, you watch him jump into him.
He knows what he's doing. He's like, oh, he's in the air now. Like, there's nothing he can do to stop his momentum from coming to me.
What do you think? I know we've probably beat this into the ground, but I do think it's worth reiterating what his level of competency will be in the NBA.
Duarte?
Where would you rank him?
I mean,
top quarter?
No, I think he's a lottery pick, but I think he's someone who can be like, oh, we slept on this dude. This dude's at least a solid contributor. Maybe not a starter, but like
interesting.
Defensively, I think he's very good. I think he can play at the next level. 56-46, a fucking 10-point lead, and we scored goddamn 56 points in the first half. I mean,
how do you do that?
I don't want to get cocky. We can absolutely lose. But.
No, I mean, it's good to be excited and to celebrate.
Yeah.
I do think it's going to be, the second half is going to be nothing but taking full advantage of the minutes that Garza is not on the court.
Yeah, I think it's that, and I also think
because they're showing that they're taking him off.
One thing I love is one thing we didn't see against Arizona State or Oregon State. I don't want to be like one of those generic people that are like, they just didn't have their hearts from the get-go. But I feel safe in saying you can tell the energy level is just like through the roof right now.
Yeah.
Like they're not going to be coming out here like, okay, we got a 10-point lead. They're like, no, we need to score 60 this half.
Yeah.
Whew, man.
No, yeah. It's ducks. Like, you always, it's just trying to, staying ahead at all times.
Yeah. Oh, buddy, I'm loving this so far. Yeah, let's see where we're at. I got some quack stats for you. I wish I had the stat broadcast again. Tweet at them, and we can get them to give it to us for free. So leading. Oh, my man, this is what you want to see. This is a full team effort from the Ducks. We've got 14 points from Will Richardson. Very fun, especially from your true point guard. Like he's still scoring that much. He's leading the Ducks. 14 points from Chris Duarte. 11 points from LJ Figueroa, and then 10 points from Eugene Omarui. So our 4 lead scorers are already all in double digits, which can't ask for much more than that.
This is what you said.
Mm-hmm.
You are actually very good at predicting this stuff. You were like, we need to be hitting double digits fast.
Yeah.
To stay alive.
I swear I cover this team for a living. Not much of a living, but
no. No. It's not that you don't know how to do your job. It's that I'm just impressed because you are so good at it.
I do feel the same with you when we get into the recording studio, and I'm like, oh, this stoner's got his shit together. You know what I mean?
Well, my job's easy. All I gotta do is be like singing to this. Singing to this.
You only do grindcore. Okay, and look at this. This is very interesting stats, I think. We got 22 points from Garza. 22 points. Weiskamp, 7 points. 0 points from the rest of their starters. And then just off their bench, we got like Patrick McCaffrey, 8 points, and then some other fucking schmucks. Look at Iowa Elvis is there.
I gotta tell you,
it's really I know an Auburn Elvis too. We're friends. Yeah.
During the last taping, you were talking about how this really was a team with like one NBA star with a team around him.
Mm-hmm.
It's like extremely one player. And then there's other people too.
Get ready for Barkley. Yeah, no, exactly. It's one player, but he's so good that he can really have that team cooking. I gotta
love you, Chuck.
I'm sorry, I gotta take this time to tweet our friend Auburn Elvis because this is bullshit. You don't just pretend there's an Iowa Elvis. And
no,
I'm saying the only Elvis we recognize. This is good stuff.
The only Elvis we recognize.
It's taking me a little while. Is Auburn Elvis. He's a friend of the podcast. It's just bullshit that they're trying to steal his shit. Even if Hawkeye Elvis was first, bullshit. The only Elvis we recognize is Auburn Elvis. I just tweeted that from the official @Quack12 podcast Twitter account, and then it looks like, oh yeah. Sup, y'all? How the hell did Dana get them ready in a bubble without playing a game on 10 days and look like this? Am I right, Aaron? Am I right, Johnny Lawson? It's a good point, and I think it really is. First of all, Oregon State showing themselves to be a damn good team. USC, pretty good team. Kicked the shit out of us. I think it was that run. It was that stretch where we played I think we played 5 games in a 2-week period, maybe 6 games. I think we were a little winded. And Dana Altman, he gets his damn ducks in a row. I've said it like almost every show, but Dana Altman is like a Hulk. Like the more you throw at him, the stronger he's going to get. And actually, this is the best case scenario, but this is kind of what I was expecting. Like Ducks have a lot of energy, a lot of people that can score. Right now, we got 4 double-digit scorers right now. If we start missing the 3, that's how Iowa claws their way back in. But
they're not hitting the 3 either, and you could tell. There was a while there, right? Like there was that commercial break where you were like, each team is 1 for 4 or 1 and 5.
We were 3 of 9. Both of us were 3 of 9 at one point.
Way earlier is what I'm talking about. The first update.
Mm-hmm.
But in that amount of time, because they were both missing, they were both also just being like, well, then let's just take this thing tit for tat back and forth with 2 points. Like, I think us missing the 3 is just going to turn us into, well, now we're just going to start hitting as many 2 points as we can in a row, which is obviously the smarter thing.
Well, hey, man, what did I say earlier, though? I said whoever starts hitting the 3, I think they're going to win.
Yes.
So earlier, we were both 3 and 9 at one point in the game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Iowa right now is 3 of 11 from 3-point land. Oregon shooting a very respectable 7 of 14, 50%. That is.
I was hoping 7 was the number.
That's lucky number, baby. Not only that, but it's like we got 2 players, LJ Figueroa, 3 of 3. After I talk shit about him missing, and Will Richardson 2 of 2. So we got 2 players perfect from 3-point range. And
that's epic.
Yeah, I got to say it was really funny. The ESPN shit community is like one of the absolute lowest part of the totem pole for human society. Anyone who comments on those boards should just be eradicated from the earth. But that being said, I will say
brutal.
They had something like 90% were saying like, oh yeah, like Iowa doesn't only win this thing, but they cover it by at least 5 points. And I think they're goddamn fools. I think the Ducks not playing that first round had a lot of people being like, oh, Iowa's running away with this thing. I like this tweet they're showing. Yeah, he's eating, but he's getting full and he's getting slow. Where did you get that Columbia, Oregon zip up? It's cute. Thank you. A friend got this for no. Christina, my girlfriend's parents got this for me for my birthday. Don't typically wear Columbia, but man, oh man, is it comfortable. You should see my UGG boots below. No, I'm joking.
Why do you not wear Columbia?
I just don't want to pay for it usually. But it does. My time at U of O, like this is every single girl, every single woman, like that went to college when I went to college was wearing a North Face or Columbia jacket, sweatpants, and then UGG boots. That was like every. Oh yeah, no,
I remember that trend.
You remember? You're in the Northwest.
That was
too.
The great Northwest for a hot few years.
Hot half decade, I say, right?
I mean, I could argue it is still alive and well. I mean, it's fashion choice. We all make them.
Yeah, no, it's even if your choice is to never like give a shit about that, it's still a choice. Thank you, Johnny Law. Johnny Law, you're Chandler Lawson, your cousin, doing super well. And I forget, actually, there is a player coming in next year for the Ducks named Jonathan Lawson. So I'm assuming you're related to him.
Oh,
or we're talking to him. I don't even know. Well, I know that guy, but
I mean, it is halftime. He could very well just be like, "Quick update with my boys."
Quick update. 10 points. We're leading by 10 points. God, I hope we don't blow this. I'm so knock on wood.
I haven't yet, so I'm not going to now. And you've been talking mad crazy the whole time, so
by the women's game tonight, which we will be covering 7 p.m. on ESPN2, well, on this account, but the game is on ESPN2. We will be covering the women's game. They are playing at the South Dakota Coyotes. That shouldn't be a challenge, but the way the Ducks, the women's basketball team, has been shooting, which is truly abysmal, anyone's got a shot at them as of right now. But maybe they turn the corner. Maybe these Ducks are ready to just make a deep run. I mean, just like in 2016-17 season with Hebert and Ionescu, they had really off season. Then they make a surprise Elite Eight run. Maybe that happens this time. Maybe Sedona Prince leads this team to victory. Throw it down, big man. It puts the basket in the bucket, or else it gets the bench again. Figs is lighting it up too. Dude, Figueroa. Am I right? It's something about it's something about when a player doesn't look like they're going to be an NBA player, or it looks like Figueroa looks like he's going to be a great Euro player. But just when a player like that dominates in college, like gets on his streak, it makes them my favorite player. Like Figueroa, I love that dude, even though I was talking shit about him earlier in the game. Gotta love him.
You know, Europe is actually already paying its women players $1 million, $1 million plus.
Yeah, Europe's doing a handful of things better than us in that regard. I know, and then we can't even get fucking workout equipment for the women's basketball.
You know, I was also going to bring up, do you believe that Oregon's shooting issues, shot percentage issues, is because they just don't have proper workout equipment?
I mean, wouldn't help. Well, actually, no, because the Ducks, like at home, we've got amazing workout equipment.
Yeah.
Best in the country.
It was more of a joke than it was a serious question.
just to be sure, I wanted you to know.
Yeah.
Because there are programs out there where it's like, oh, and that's where the women's basketball train. It's
just
it's
a bucket.
one. Yeah, it's a pull-up bar outside or something like that.
They've got 2 milk jugs filled with water and a broomstick, and they're like, bench that.
I'm gonna put this here, see if this is more festive. Maybe this will help. I probably shouldn't arrange anything because it could mess up the juju, but
no, I think it looks great. What are you trying to accomplish here?
I'm just putting this here. My grandma sewed this for me, actually. So.
Oh, well, get it in screen.
Oh, you want to see it? I like these little pom-poms.
It looks like pom-poms. I mean, your grandmother sewed it. Let's get this thing on camera.
It's a wonderful scarf. Okay, I'll throw the whole thing. This is for you, Nancy Perry. I'm sure you're watching right now.
For a hot second, I thought you were going to come out with Nancy Pelosi.
It's for you, Nancy Pelosi. Your office may have been broken into, but you make a mean scarf.
You should hang that next to the foam finger and the Oregon green and yellow.
That's what I'm going for.
Highlight stuff.
I'm going for up here. And what's nice is I actually have
Can't hear you.
I know. See, that's why you're so good with the sound stuff. You're like, your fucking mouth is next to the mic, you moron.
Well, you know, it's funny. I have been wanting to say, like, tilt the microphone more towards your face. And I just I'm going to leave it alone. I'm just going to let him fly. It doesn't matter. It's not a big deal.
Johnny Law, that Beavers game was was pretty rad. I was on the edge of my seat the whole time, and I was like, they're really going to blow it. They're really going to blow it, aren't they? And now I'm horrified that we're going to blow it. When you look back, let's look back at the Pac-12 tournament, okay?
All right. Flashbacks.
Beavers get that will never happen again. 5th seed bye in the Pac-12 tournament. They're down to UCLA. UCLA, at least a team good enough. I mean, they've already won. I'm already forgetting. Let's see. They had the play-in game. They beat BYU today's second round. So they've already won 2 games in the tournament. So they're at least good enough for that. They were trailing the Bruins by 16 points. They rally back. They beat UCLA, and that's the beginning of this amazing run from the Beavers, where it's just like, how the hell are they looking so good? They looked, like you said, there was definitely some flaws against Oklahoma State, but they beat a very, at least good Oklahoma State team.
Yeah.
They won the battle of the OSUs. I'm proud of them. And they probably hate me saying that, but.
Oh, I love that name.
What?
Battle of the OSUs.
Oh, yeah.
Now, that just sounds like a great Disney war movie, if you will.
One of those great Disney war
movies. Get George Clooney to head up
matching beanie,
a Disney-produced dude. That is beautiful.
To match this, yeah.
You could wear that around town and people would think that you're going to like a cricket match.
Yeah.
They'd be like, this dude's like way into cricket.
I'm actually thinking about getting to cricket. There's supposedly this amazing 3-hour cricket movie that's supposed to be one of the best sports movies ever. I don't know anything really about cricket besides some of the weirder stuff. I truly don't know.
I forget what I watched. I watched something that I don't believe was 3 hours, but it went into the history of the game and then how now, they've adopted the rules. There's a different style of cricket.
Yeah. What are the other Disney war movies? Milan. I'll throw that in there.
No.
Name some Disney war. No, you're the one that brought it up.
They make war movies. I'm saying it's okay. Take a war movie like George Clooney would make. Now run that through the Disney filter.
What war movie did George Clooney make? Jarheads, I guess.
Look, you're trying to look at the past when I'm talking about the fucking future.
So you're saying in the future,
how George Clooney makes movies? Now imagine he makes a war movie,
okay,
but then change the war movie through the filter of how Disney would filter George Clooney and then make it football. And that's the Battle of the OSUs.
Keep going.
It's like Leatherheads, but Disney-fied and like really all about that brotherhood thing that, you push in war movies.
Totally. I get what you mean, man. This is going to come in handy.
Fine. I stand alone and I'm okay with it.
This is going to come in handy a lot, actually.
This is actually, that's
I've got that ready to go at any moment.
I do enjoy a good razzmatazz.
I'm so, as of right now, considering we're not getting our butts kicked, I'm loving this morning energy right now.
Oh, Daddy, it's, this is when we normally tape anyway, right? And now it's just like we get a great game in the morning as well with the morning coffee.
Morning coffee.
Eggs, bacon, toast, jam,
I just had yogurt. I was this little soy boy, and I had a little yogurt and granola.
Now, was it one of the cups where you just dump in the little thing, or you do your own blend?
I get Nancy's yogurt because it's got the probiotics in it.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
And then I got a big old thing granola, pour that on top. Exciting stuff.
Do you bulk buy the granola?
Yeah, well, we buy like cereal-sized boxes of granola.
Oh, sure, okay.
I don't know if that's bulk per se, but sometimes we'll get a big bag, so I guess so.
I mean, yeah, you don't go to the bulk bins and like.
No, I probably should. Man, I'm feeling it. Remember, you said eventually, it'll be 3 minutes into the second half, and you're going to be like, I'm really nervous. Yeah. And I said, well, maybe not. Maybe we'll be 10 points ahead, and I'll be stoked.
I didn't want to bring it up again, but I did remember that, which I think is
10
awesome.
points ahead. However, I'm also very nervous. So we're both right.
It's all of the above.
All of the above. Well, this is a weird angle I always think with these commentators. You'll see it soon because they got to like turn to each other. I guess it looks like a COVID kind of thing because they got the glass, but it's just a weird. You get a lot of profile like this.
What are you talking about? You mean whenever they're standing 6 feet apart and talking about how they're standing 6 feet apart?
Or this is like the two in-game commentator guys. I think you're there right about now. Maybe not.
I just hit it. Yeah.
Kind of weird. A lot of times you see guys like this talking like, so what'd you think of that game so far? And it's just kind of like, I don't know. It's a little awkward COVID thing. Can I tell you one really quick random thing about my day before we get into it?
Oh my God. That's all I want to talk about.
I was watching an episode of Columbo last night, as I do. And I was watching it. It wasn't the best episode, but I was thinking, I even said out loud, I was all like, this director, I got to say, whoever directed this, pretty talented. I said that out loud. There was a witness there. Christina was there. End of the episode. It says, who directed this random episode of Columbo, you may ask?
Martin Scorsese. At
the time, a little-known director by the name of Steven Spielberg. I called it. I didn't say this is Steven Spielberg, but I was like, this director's got something. This is pre-Jaws Spielberg.
It's funny, too, to say that about a TV show.
It stood out. Well, I will say, because, normally TV shows, you want to be as, like, generic directing as possible. Columbo sits in this place where they wanted every episode to be like a movie. Like, they encouraged, mix it up a little bit. People want this to feel a little artsy.
Now, this is after it got rebooted because of its weird ending.
No, this is actually, I think, the first official episode. Steven Spielberg directed it. And so this is
pilot.
The one
that happened after the pilot.
After the pilot, yeah.
Okay.
I think. And so it's super early, and like this is pre-Jaws Spielberg, so he's a nobody. And this is like, it was pretty amazing. Like I even read an article where it's like Spielberg apparently said Columbo, Peter Falk even gave me advice on how to do some like camera stuff. Like, you should do this. Love the idea of Columbo giving Spielberg some.
Hey man, when you're a kid.
Loyola Chicago. That's right. Did I get that wrong? Corvallis is better than Chicago.
Oh yeah, you did say Chicago, maybe.
I thought so. I don't know. Maybe I got that wrong.
I keep reading that username is Beavis Rules.
I know, me too.
And I'm like, and then I hear it typed like Beavis, and I'm like, I love this. This is the best stuff.
I'm like, not wrong. Beavis
does rule, yeah.
He does love fire.
Beavs. I can't say Beavs rule because I have to be a Ducks fan, but Beavs are cool too.
Yeah, I'm not going to go that far. Well, they're not. I don't hate them a lot.
They're ruling right now. They're dominant. They are, being aggressive, and that's fun.
They're the kings of the Pac-12 right now. I'll tell you that much. Fuck yes. Sorry. Duck yes. Duarte gets the and one. I did. Ooh, and Garza gets the foul. That's probably even bigger, honestly. I will say, so I did read an article that brought up a good point, that it's like Garza's such a challenge to, defend. However, when you think about it, him on the court, who is Garza going to defend? Because he's fantastic. He's a big man, but we got players who can hit the shot from anywhere on the court. And it's like, and they're fast. And, they're not terrible playing against that kind of big man. So he's not a liability on defense, but I don't think he's a strength against this Duck team.
I feel like he's the type of player I would put underneath the bucket and be like, you focus on just keeping them away from rebounding it.
And you can see right now we're coming up. That's what he's doing. But at the same time, it's like, he's playing against some pretty speedy ass dudes. Richardson, I goddamn love you.
Well, you think about it. I mean, I could see the gameplay working like, okay, well, he's our lead scorer and he's our big man, so he's going to be under the bucket, keeping them away from getting the ball back. So then the rest of the team just needs to be very good at speedy defense.
Well,
because he's going to be our lead scorer anyway.
I agree with you there, Aaron. And the problem is that Iowa has faced in a lot of these games is they don't have the players that are excellent at the speedy, at covering the speed and the talent, Oh my God, dude. I am on the moon.
Maintaining the lead, which is the only thing I care about. This is the part where you just maintain. It's like you set the speedometer. Oh, you can't go under 50 miles per hour.
Aaron, get ready. You're going to love this. You're going to love this so goddamn much. Oh, man.
And then he gives the Elvis. He does the Elvis. Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you very much. Oh, my God. Figaro, I love you. Throw it down, big man.
Cool, dude.
This is what a duck team looks like. I love seeing Pepnong just like freaking out. 65 to 51.
God, that Duarte dunk off the pass. It goes out of bounds. Baby.
Oh, my God.
The fuego in this team right now.
Yep. So the Ducks are the best team in the world, and they're going to win a national championship.
You know what I think is. Here's what I'm going to say.
What's that? Ducks rule, baby. Ducks rule.
Altman.
Robert Altman, the director, or Dana Altman, the coach?
The coach.
Ducks? Okay. We're on the same track.
He's, because like I say, he kind of looks like that gnarly old cowboy guy.
Mm-hmm.
More specifically, he's the dude that is always fucking with his car. Like in the driveway. And he's just like, I'm always adjusting the thing so it sparks off just right to get the most.
You know what I would say?
He's tuning it up all the time. He's got this team tuned up.
He's not only that, but he's the kind of guy where you're like, oh, that's a nice. And I'm not going to list specific cars because I don't know shit about cars. But he's got one car out there, and he's just like, oh, that's a badass little muscle car there. That's classic. That's wonderful. Then like 3 months later, when he's got it perfect running, he flips that. He's got a new car. He's working on that. And he's still and you're just like, oh, well, I like the other one. But even now that car's even better now. 3 months later, he's flipping that car. He's amazing. Especially with the transfers, with the ways he's bringing in the transfers in the basketball program.
Yeah.
When you look at it, all the Duarte transfer, Figueroa transfer, Omoruyi transfer, Eric Williams Jr., I do believe, is a transfer. I'm kind of having a harder time remembering that. He's the transfer king, baby. He's adaptable as shit. I love that he's always unhappy. He doesn't smile unless you win a title game of some sort. And I do love that. And he's only smiling for like a minute. And remember when...
it's the same thing with... it's interesting, right? Because you could say the same things about Kelly, but...
Graves, yeah.
Yeah, but you can't... But it's a totally different kind of guy.
Well,
different mentality.
With Kelly Graves, actually, he hasn't had as long of a career at Oregon. With Kelly Graves, he would always bring in a transfer to add to this already awesome team that he's built from the ground up. And that was mainly Ionescu and Hebert, so it's like we still have to wait to see how good he is at playing the transfer market and how good he is when Ionescu isn't on the team, quite frankly.
Great point.
I still have so much faith in Kelly Graves, but
God, I tell you, I'm just, I've just got back to the game and they're showing the replay.
I know. Bullshit.
And that was just the most sportsman-like move ever.
Unsportsman or?
No, sportsman-like. He willingly put himself into a huge danger zone.
Oh, yeah. Just to pass.
To fake out. Just to fake out and get, woo!
That's called making a play for your teammates.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So what
get
does
on the
that
bench.
mean?
I think that's Patrick McCaffrey. I don't know. Number 3 is Jordan. Oh no, that's Jordan Bohannon. He's played against the
They're
Ducks.
talking about flagrant fouls, which means
because that
this
elbow
game
got
is
in there.
chippy.
That elbow got in there.
Yeah. These are going to be that might become the story, right? Is like overly aggressive play.
Strip him of his scholarship.
Iowa in trouble. Say again?
I say strip him of his scholarship. I'm joking.
It's too much.
Oh man. I will be so happy that we're not the first Pac-12 team to blow it if we win. There's still so much game left. Look at that. That is a flagrant because we're getting a technical right now. Or they got a technical, so we get a shoot.
And this is whenever you get to shoot all by yourself, right?
Yeah.
And why does that make it better? I've never understood how that's better.
Well, like, just because it's like, otherwise the other team could rebound it and it's, it's a game. This is like you get 2 uninhibited, is that
undisturbed shots?
Undisturbed, yeah.
Especially now with no crowd with like googly things behind you.
Yeah.
You're just like, okay, I am just shooting.
Oh man. I am just so goddamn happy right now, dude.
It's kind of awesome how it doesn't seem like he really waits that long. He's just like
mm-hmm.
Give me the ball and up and it goes in.
I hate to say it, but as of right now, it does look like us not playing that first round. I mean, we're playing with a ton of energy. I'll say that much. I don't think it completely changed the game. I think this could be the same-ish results, but
I think we got good rest. It turned out that maybe what happened was we got good rest, plenty of time to watch a tape on our opponent, right?
Mm-hmm. Ooh, Garza, get that shit out of here. Oh, they called it. Whatever, I don't even know. Some kind
I wonder if you can feel Garza's footsteps when he's running towards you.
Oh, dude, I'm sure. I think I felt it now in Eugene, Oregon. I felt a
little trimmer.
Yeah, felt like a Garza trimmer, like I'm on the Garza Trench. Oh, thank God. Oh no, okay. Was gonna be a turnover, but we already turned it over before the turnover. Basically, a little traveling violation. Can we play a clean game? I mean, right now we're staying out of foul trouble pretty well.
Yeah, we need to make them be the fouling.
Mm-hmm. Well, we want Garza to foul is the main thing. Oh, fucking flopper. Get up, Garza. Oh, now I feel bad for saying that. I will say one thing I appreciate is that the game is very physical. But he tripped him. The game is very physical, but I do like that it's not nasty. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, it looks like a professional game being played.
Well, even then, sometimes the NBA can be like the worst at that, because the egos are just so insane that they don't even care.
Oh! How did you just glaze over Garza tripping himself and then twisting his own ankle?
I think Richardson tripped him a little. I think it was an accident, but
his foot went behind his own foot, and then that went down. He twisted his. Oh no, he's still out there.
Yeah, he's.
Oh wow, it looked like he really twisted his shit up.
I think it hurt, but he's a big ass strong dude. I wish I had this guy's job. The sweat cleaner.
He's got a little bit of a. It looks tendies.
If I was a sweat cleaner, I would probably take that rag afterwards and just squeegee it into my mouth. That hopefully I would gain some basketball powers. That's just me though. Okay, so 67-53, the Ducks are in the lead.
I mean, while I feel you, I feel like I would probably put it in some kind of containment system where it wouldn't dry out so that I could quickly get it to a lab, extract the DNA of said player, and then, inject that into myself.
I guess you're true because I guess that's true.
I would add those key spots of their DNA that I want into my DNA sequence.
I guess that's the difference between you and me. You know, I'm going for the raw shit without even looking into it.
You like Wolverine, my dude.
Oh, Eugene Omarui taking the goddamn charge like a hero. You're going to like it, Aaron.
You're Wolverine and I'm the Beast.
I feel like that's fair. I feel like it's pretty fair. I should shave this. That'll help me be a lot more Wolverine, getting rid of this little.
Oh, shit. I guess I already have it shaved, too.
Yeah, I get. Well,
maybe I'm Wolverine and you're the Beast. So let's flip the script.
Well, actually, I was thinking you were more like not Beast. Who's Wolverine's kind of counterpart? Who's like he's a bad guy.
Oh, his brother? Saber?
Sabretooth, yeah.
Sabretooth, yeah.
Give me Sabretooth vibes.
You know, and I'm down with that because in what I believe to be the only like truly watchable any X-Men movie, Sabretooth is played by
Lib Schreiber.
Yeah, and that dude is cool.
He's a cool actor. Did you see Marie take that charge, or are you probably a little past it now?
I don't know.
Damn,
I kind of got sucked up into our conversation. Not gonna lie,
it's a 10-point game. It was a good conversation.
I mean, currently, right now, it's a 12-point game on my spot. Yo.
Ducks in a scoring drought. 67, 57, 15, about 15 minutes left.
I'm sorry. Garza's soft on that leg.
Figueroa misses his I believe his first shot from 3 of the game. He's missed it. I mean, not his first shot, but you know what I mean. He had his first missed three-pointer in this game. Oh, the Ducks are trying so damn hard, but they can't extend the lead. We got that 10-point cushion, but for how much longer? We're going into break, 67-57, 14:40 left on the clock.
Garza's lame.
Yeah?
Garza has lost, I would say, about 7 to 12% of his abilities. I think he tweaked that ankle just enough that he's running on it soft, and that, while bad, is good news.
Yeah, I get what you mean. We're not rooting for injuries, but if they should happen, 67-57 Ducks versus Hawkeyes. We're going into commercial break. It's obviously, we don't really know what we're getting into till the final 2 minutes of this game. That's how college basketball works, right?
Yeah.
I'll shout out some. We've only taken 1 3-pointer in the second half so far, and we missed it. Duarte's up to 19 points. That's pretty cool. He's almost caught up to Garza with points, which is what I said would make me comfortable. Iowa's still terrible from 3-point range, but they are hitting 53.8% of their shots from the floor. Pretty damn decent. Us, on the other hand, 60.5% from the floor.
Wow.
I know. I'm loving it, my man.
You're McDonald's for that shit.
I'm McDonald's for it. I'm loving it. I feel like I need another shot of coffee in me, but I already drank a whole pot, basically. Well, what are they called? This little French press of it. A pretty big French press. I could use some more energy.
Pretty strong drip there.
Yeah, I'm addicted to coffee, my man. Oh,
what time do you stop drinking coffee?
I definitely try to be done by like 1, or unless I got some real shit going on.
3 is when I stop.
3 p.m. I mean, sometimes I'll, be doing it later than 3 if it's like, say if I'm feeling pretty low and I got an interview at 5 p.m. or something like that.
We're sitting currently at a 30% chance that I'll be hitting the coffee tonight.
Yeah, with the 7, I think I'm gonna get a little bit more just to get my energy going. We both got up early for this. Yeah, drink your coffee.
Adam.
What's that?
I don't know if you have the capabilities, but I recently went on a vacation. And I took some video footage of some of my trip.
Mm-hmm.
Did I happen to share any of that with you?
Not in a format that I could easily share it, but if you did email it to me in a way, I could put that on, and that would be a great thing to have.
Okay, because
I was thinking that would be a great halftime video is what I was thinking. Just every time we hit halftime. Because if you do that, I want to edit it so it says like, we'll be right back after these breaks or something.
Mm-hmm.
I would love it. I want more video madness. Danny Muse, seems like the Ducks are doing good with shooting, dribbling, and passing. Hey, I agree with you, my man.
Yep.
All right, here we go.
Those are the 3 things you need to be doing at all times.
I guess
Absolute.
So. Well, honestly,
now,
if you're doing good at shooting, you're probably good.
Oh.
I believe you were talking about Joe Weiskamp.
He tweaked his shit.
Who?
Oh! 10, Iowa.
What are you talking about? We must be looking at different things. I don't know what you're talking about.
Number 10 on Iowa.
Joe Weiskamp.
In that play before the commercial break, it looked like he tweaked his leg somehow.
And
then they had him on the bicycle. He's not on court.
I think he's their second leading scorer, so that would be really tough.
I mean, they're focusing on it, so I assumed it was a big deal, bigger deal than your average player.
I'm already back at commercial break, actually.
Oh wow, yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. Whatever, dude. It's no big deal.
Whatever.
Anyway, speaking of which, I'm going to take a quick commercial break.
All right, I'll go.
I'll be right back.
This is awesome. Not. All right, friends, it's just me. I'm watching the sumo tournament from last night, but listening to y'all. Thanks, Danny. Yeah, really good sumo tournament going on Twitch, I do believe. Look it up, listeners, because it is a fun watch. I gotta say, I've been really enjoying it. My favorite thing about sumo wrestling is you really get it immediately. You know what I mean? Doesn't take much. Ducks up 70-57 now. I'm assuming it was a Eugene Omarugi 3-pointer. I wasn't quite paying attention. Just checking in. Okay. This is a tough one. We're up by 13. I'm still sweating bullets, though. March Madness for you. Am I right, folks? Okay. Sorry, I'm looking for something Aaron sent me. Ooh. Is that and one? No. All right. A foul on the Hawkeyes. Certainly helps the Ducks. Was it a shot clock violation? Looks like it's a shot clock violation.
Yup.
You get it. Downloading that. Downloading a file from Aaron. That could be anything. Aaron, I'll get you back on.
That wasn't a shot clock violation.
It wasn't? I didn't really see.
No, it looked like he got it off with a second to go.
Eno had an amazing win at
he was right in it
on the broadcast. Eno is an amazing sumo wrestler. My friend Danny Muse and I have been watching. Can't recommend him enough. He's like a little guy in the sumo world, so he's still a big ass dude. Very fun to watch. Okay, I'm trying to. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I just have to tell you.
What?
I am so happy about this background choice.
It's such a ridiculous choice. 73-57. I'm guessing. Yep. LJ Figueroa just hit another three. He's back on track. 4 or 5 from 3-point land. Ducks have a 16-point lead, which ties their largest lead of the game.
Now, Adam, I don't want to go talking out of turn.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
But this kind of reminds me of a Gonzaga game that happened not too long ago.
Not quite. They were up by
very similar.
They were up by 40 points. Aaron,
plenty of time.
You're gonna want to watch this. It's coming up for you, I think.
Oh,
it's literally the Ducks doing the flying V.
Are you talking about the dunk?
Oh, Figueroa. Oh, if he would have hit that, I would have just ended this broadcast and walked out my door and maybe walked into the street because my life's not getting better than that.
We've officially put Iowa in a spot where they have to be completing on threes, and they're continuing not to complete threes.
Absolutely.
And as long as we just keep putting in two.
Oh, that Omarui dunk. Dude, Kepning is the best cheerleader in the world. I love having him on the bench. He's going to be so fun to watch next year. And if we have Kepning and N'Faly Dante, that's going to be something to watch. I'll be excited. Ooh! Oh! Oh, my God. Weiskamp, number 10, is out there, so he's not too injured. And he also got made to look a fool by my man Eric Williams Jr. You'll see. Knocks it out of bounds off Weiskamp. 75-57, 11:50. We got a commercial break. Oh, my God.
Are you going to watch the Gonzaga game? I am assuming yes.
If there's no Pac-12, I mean, I've been watching multiple games at once, so I imagine I will. If it ends up being a Gonzaga, like they're up by 20, I'll probably focus more on the other game.
Sure.
It's just when those teams are so good, sometimes you're like, I'd rather watch a close game. 75-57. Aaron. Wow. Look at this genuine smile on my face.
Yeah. I mean, as I said earlier, I'm now seeing that I should be I'm eating words, I guess. Currently, I'm eating words.
Why is that?
Well, because I had mentioned that this was going to be a really close game the whole way, or it was going to be them slowly moving away from us. And it is the exact opposite of that.
No joke. Oh, boy.
That is awesome.
Anyone else think it's weird that Progressive has like 200 mascots? Just going to say that. Stick with flow. Stick with the flow. My man, we got 4 players scoring at least 15 points. Duarte's leading them 19 points. 0 points from our bench, but they are contributing. Overall, we got 5 rebounds from the bench in total. So that ain't bad, actually.
That ain't bad.
Considering they haven't played that many minutes. And rebounding is one of the worst parts of our game. We're out rebounding them 23-21. Huge. And again, they're 4 of 15 from 3. We're 9 of 18. We're kicking ass. I'm so happy.
It's pretty great.
I know. I'm just so stoked. I want to look at our brackets right now, see where we're at. Obviously, we both have the Ducks going pretty far in the Quack-12 brackets. That's going to help us. I mean, a lot of people do. And in the Homer podcast's Homer bracket, of course. That being said, I mean, we got them going all the way, I do believe.
I have them all the way.
I have them all the way as well.
You know what? I know it's not after dark, but I am feeling like it's a cool, breezy ride the rest of the way out. So until I am told otherwise.
Looking good, my man.
I'm just going to sit back, relax, and watch the Ducks play some basketball.
Smoke a bowl and have some fun, dude.
Say again? What?
No, nothing. I didn't say anything.
You fucking with me again?
Man,
mean for no real reason.
See, I told you that little stat. 16.7 points. Eugene Marie, Chris Duarte. God damn, dude. We are a veteran team. Iowa is also a veteran team, but Dana Altman is a better recruiter. Then I don't even know who the fuck their coach is. Guess what? I don't do my full research. I don't care.
Don't need
Ducks
to.
are the best in the pack, baby. Will Richardson racing down, passes to Amari Hardy, to Lawson, out to Duarte, shoots the 3. Ooh! Oh, ends up being over the back, but it was almost there, though. We're looking good. We're making some passes.
Some passes.
If you had your
dribbling.
If you had your choice, Aaron, Would you want Gonzaga to win or be upset just for the lulz? Because for me, I kind of want the upset because it'll help my bracket. Also, it'll kind of.
I feel like I have them going pretty far as well.
Yeah, I think you do.
And so, therefore, I want them to continue to win if we're talking about brackets. But also, I just want them to win because I don't want Kyle to be upset.
I do, but
it would hurt me to know that someone I care about is hurt.
Not me, but the other thing is, I will say it would be so much more fun to finally get our Gonzaga versus Oregon matchup.
Yeah. Oh, also, I should just go ahead and make this update because I was speaking on it of past. But also Dana Altman looks like a turtle when wearing a mask.
You think everyone looks
and
like
he
a
has
turtle.
hair.
Yeah. He looks like a wiser turtle than your Mick
And he
Cronin
still looks like a turtle.
Turtle.
He looks like a box turtle or a snapping.
Holy shit, we got a
turtle.
like on Facebook. I didn't even know we could do that. Ooh, Richardson with another 3.
You love to hear him.
Cold-blooded. If we have a player outscore Garza, I'm just going to be so happy. Oh, I am talking way too early. They hit a 3. 16-point game. 10:33 left in the game. Ooh.
You got to love the fans when they're out there doing this.
I know. It's not my favorite, actually, but I like fan silvering. Yeah, it's like ice in my veins. Dude, I'm surprised you don't remember that. I'm surprised you don't remember Jaden Daniels, ASU football, when he threw that touchdown that beat us in our dream season a year ago, you know?
I do remember that.
Right afterwards, he goes.
That's right. I do remember that.
My favorite celebration, I see this more in soccer than anything else, but I have seen it in other sports, is people on the sideline going like this.
Oh, yeah.
That's my favorite.
I've seen that in the NFL a lot. That's like a big touchdown thing.
Hope you're ready for a monster dunk. Up 18 points. We got our big men out there. Throw it down. It puts the bucket in the basket or else it gets the bench again.
No, you keep... Before you said basket in the bucket, this time you said bucket in the basket.
Oh, that doesn't make sense.
It puts the ball in the bucket.
Or else it gets the bench again. There we go.
Yeah, it puts the ball in
That
the
is,
bucket.
Of course, my infamous impression, Buffalo Bill Walton. You're welcome.
I think it's awesome.
Thank you.
I like that you continue to do it because, as everyone knows, the more you practice something, the better you get at it. So in like a year, it's going to be spot on.
Just like this podcast. Within 4 years in, I think we'll really get it.
You know, I think we'll hit our stride in like 2036.
Yeah. But by the time the world is fully collapsing. Oh, Richardson. Oh, if he would have hit that 3, that would have been so fun. Oh, man. Aaron, we're dominating. Oh, steals it from Garza, away from Garza, I should say. We're just having fun.
I think we've
unlocked. Yeah.
We've unlocked because we've been like, oh man, your big guy is a little hurt up on he's actually, Garza's looking kind of back to normal now, except for, he's just looking like getting pwned a bit, but.
Well, I mean, he's having a great game.
They're also looking tired and therefore looking like maybe they're doing, what do you call it when you fake a foul? They're looking for opportunities to fake. Yeah. Looks like they're looking for opportunities to start flop-a-dopping.
Yeah. They're looking a little flopsy out there.
I just want to cut off the front of Garza's hair. It just drives me. I don't know. It gets my ADD riled or my OCD riled up. And this one was.
Oh, man. It's just, we're not letting it happen anymore. I love it. Whatever. Give him those fake points. I don't care.
Fake points. No point is a fake point. There are still 8 minutes to go in this game. Anything could actually happen.
Yeah. So
and
Garza's got
cruising like we are the greatest team in the world.
Because we are. I wish I could remember what I think Garza had like 22 points. Did I say in the first half? I wish I could remember. Because right now he's got 28. He scored 6 in this half.
I don't want
to
say how right I am, but I do believe that little ankle twist up, I think it actually put him down for a little bit.
I mean, that could be true, man.
I think it.
Frank Kepnang, our big man, 22 coming out there. I love it.
Yeah, I want him out there all the time. He impressed me enough that I want it all the time.
I think what it comes down to, the reason why we're not seeing more of him, even though we could use someone with his body, is just because he's
right now.
Well, yeah. Sometimes it's like, well, if our guards are doing well, let's just keep playing that. But I think it's also he's still learning the game.
Yeah,
understandable. He's not out there because he's not physically just awesome, because he is. Oh, look at. I would love. Come on, I want to see Kepnang versus Garza.
Right.
I want to see Kepnang dunk over Garza.
I like. Okay. I like his awareness. He's got good spatial awareness.
Oh,
and he knows when to move.
Wasn't quite a dunk over, but we get a little Kepnang versus Garza action coming up for you. And see, it is really nice to have Kepnang out there because if he's bodying up and forcing Garza to be like, stop me, he's either going to dunk it easy or Garza's going to, stop him or foul him, which would be huge. If Garza's out of this game.
Pretty lean, too, which is interesting. I mean,
Kepnang?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to see 10 more pounds on him.
Oh, dude.
Muscle.
Yeah. He's a pretty intimidating looking dude. Ducks leading big.
He's got so much leg. My God.
Doesn't
he's
he?
All leg.
I want to see one-on-one Garza Kepnang now. 84-66.
Dude, yeah, I'm just following Kepnang and watching. He's playing with intimidation.
Yeah.
Very fun.
Yeah, I love him. Kepnang's that could be a huge part of this game. I mean, the fact that we're getting minutes out of Lawson and Kepnang and that they're not.
You gotta love fans who are out there fucking repping muscles. No, don't do that. I like that one.
That one's funny. I think unfortunately it's been taken over by the white power movement.
No.
I would do this. How about this?
I'm not even looking.
Okay, well. Sucks. I really like. How about this? 3. It looks shitty. I know the Euros do it that way, but why do white supremacists have to ruin everything?
For some reason.
That's fun.
This makes me feel like I've got lots of cash in my hands and I'm holding it like this.
Well, especially with the glasses, you look like a gambler or something.
Yeah, because then you can throw it like that.
Aaron, is this our most fun live show we've done so far?
Probably.
I know, right? Just because it's just
let's just say I'm not bored yet. So is that a win? 84-66. Look at that. Jeez Louise.
I'm trying to download the thing you sent me, but we'll see if it works out. May not.
So do we want to start projecting who we'd be going against next?
No, that's too soon. We'll wait. That just makes me way too nervous.
Great.
Let's go. I'm hoping I can do this. Let's cut to a quick commercial break. I understand that you had you went on a little trip, a little solo quarantine.
Got in the van. I've recently purchased a whole hazmat suit, and with a small fortune, as you know, I rented out the theater the other night, and so I've just decided I'm going to start using this hard-earned cash that I made through. Well,
let's get to this before commercial comes. I understand you rented a whole theme park. Let's check it out.
Yeah, so I rented a whole theme park.
Can you see
that? This is me on a roller coaster. This is down in Tennessee. This is in Santa Claus, not Tennessee, Kentucky, I think. Santa
Can you
Claus,
hear it?
Kentucky.
I don't know if you can hear it.
No, can't hear it.
Well, in the future, we'll get that.
But this is me going up. There we go. Oh my God, it is some scary shit. Now, this part was so scary, but I had a great time. You got to put your arms up when you're on rides.
I love it.
And then, yeah.
Well, thanks for sharing that with us, Aaron. We're going back to the game now. I do love that. Thanks for bringing that.
Oh, the next part of the ride. We'll get to the next part at a later episode.
I will try to edit that so that can be our commercial, almost like not technical difficulties, but I would love if we'll be right back after this ride or so. Is that a good little? This is how you know we're kicking ass, when we're talking shop and there's still 6.5 minutes left in this game.
Yeah. Do you know how to make a GIF, by the way?
Not yet.
Me neither.
I'm waiting till I'm older.
Don't know. Never will know. Don't want to know.
Guess not.
Just
Sorry,
kidding. I do want to know. If you know how to make a GIF, here we go. You ready? 3, 2, 1.
Just do of Aaron. I'm not doing anything interesting. Okay. Okay, baby. We're up by 18 points. For some reason, I just got a wave of nervous over me. I don't know why. We're up 18. Oh, Aaron, you're going to love it so much. Keep your eye on Kepnong.
I kind of can't stop watching him,
my
to be
God.
honest with you. He's too much fun.
He just made 2 huge plays to just fucking end this game. I love it. Duarte's not even ready for it. Oh, I love it. Unleash the Kepnong, baby. Keep your honor. Keep watching him. I love him.
He just loves slapping balls. Boop! Oh, he didn't slap it, but he definitely forced a whiff of an air ball.
Exactly, boop. Right? He forced that air ball. Because, if he's running at you, it's hard as hell to shoot over that.
Yeah, he's going. So he's a freshman.
Yeah.
This guy might not be seeing the Ducks. He might see us next year, but maybe not after that.
I think he'll be back. I really do.
He'll probably put in one more, but then he's gone, right? He's off to the NBA. He's already looks like a great player.
If he has a good year, I think he could go to the NBA after next season. I wouldn't like his chances if he went right now.
Now, I don't want to sound crazy because you sound crazy with how stoked you are on how easy and done this game is. But I will say that 3-point shot that they shot from half court felt pretty desperation-y.
Yeah. Kepnong is a one-man wrecking crew. Garza who? Kepnong yet.
Yeah. He doesn't even have to jump. I mean, he just lightly lifts off the ground. I think because of his, I'm too excited about this guy right now. He posts really well. He moves quickly. His agility is really high, and he moves quickly with that freaking leg spread that he's got. Oh,
it is truly amazing to see how much he changed the game. Coming in,
immediately becomes David versus Goliath, where Goliath wins every time because he probably would in this kind of battle.
Well, I will say, you're lucky I'm not already converted to Oral Roberts, because that would greatly offend me that you just did that. But I will say I don't think it's a mistake that Kepnong wasn't out there from the beginning. Oh my God. But it'll be interesting to see how much quicker Kepnong gets out there in the next couple of games. I still don't think he'll be a starter, but it's not because he's not amazing. I think it's just we're very comfortable with who we regularly start with. Yeah. Oh, Garza's doing everything he can, but not enough. 91-74. 4:13 left.
Kepnong has now come out, created himself to be a threat, And now that he's established that, he is allowed to just start feeding the pass off to whoever he wants because he knows he's drawing two people to him.
Mm-hmm.
This is looking great.
Garza is playing true hero ball now, back-to-back threes to bring it to 14 points. There's 3:45. I've seen crazier things happen. So I got to get a little less cocky.
It's March Madness, baby. Anything can happen at any moment.
Mm-hmm. 24 assists from the Ducks. That's just some solid play from them and some pretty weak play, I would say, from the Hawkeye defense.
Yeah.
Oh,
if anybody's going to hit a three over Kevin, it's going to have to be Garza.
Watch this play come up, Aaron. So we got Figueroa. He's got a completely open three. He's been amazing from three this game. Garza runs after him, and he just goes, "Oh, I'll just do the easiest thing in the world, then take it to the bucket, motherfucker." Oh my God, 93-77 at the break.
Down the middle.
Exactly right. He's like, "Oh, you want to?" I mean, obviously you're gonna try to stop my three because I'm killing it. So we're the greatest team in the world, and we're gonna win the national championship. Mm-hmm. Okay, my goal now, because we're gonna win.
Yeah.
My goal now is that we score more than Gonzaga did against a much worse team, mind you, to be the highest scoring so far. Not, we didn't play the first game.
That's what you want out of the rest of this game, is just to be a gloating asshole?
Yeah. It's called being a Duck fan when you're on top, baby. Quack, quack.
Dude, we are the bad guys.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I've always been curious. Why don't they make a movie about the henchman who's always questioning?
You mean Minions?
Yeah. Oh. No, but Minions, I guess I've never looked
highly
into
recommend it, my man.
They're good.
I'll give you a quote. Banana.
I'm sold.
It's good.
Look, my sweater is yellow. I'm banana.
Yeah, man, you're basically in my Minion.
I'm for it.
Yeah.
For it.
I will say, the thing I like about the Minions movie, and this is how you know we're fucking winning this game when we're talking about the Minions movie, is they go back to this, it's one of those things where they'll have little gags where there's a clear gag where it's like, oh, a cartoon character just died there, a little offhanded, someone just died, but it's very funny, so it's not going to disturb children. But it's that sense of I like my funny cartoons to be, I like my funny cartoons to be violent. That's what I'm trying to say. Adam loves Minions. Yeah. So you all know I love Minions.
But so you're saying that there's a gag in Minions where people die constantly?
Well, there'll be something where they're trying to go get some bananas or something like that, and then one will be trip and fall down a cliff, and the rest of them will look around oh shit, and that'll be a gag. And I like that kind of.
Minions are dying.
Yeah, Minions will die, or sometimes the person that they're minioning for will die because they fucked up, and they'll be like, "Oh shit, let's."
Sure. Well, that I feel like is their trope, is that they're kind of haphazard, right?
Yeah, those Minions are always up to something, Aaron. Okay, 93-77, 3:20 left. Just enough time to smoke a bowl, my friends. Oh, I am ready. Luca Garza.
You laughed at me when I brought up the score matching that of Gonzaga, but yet here we are knocking upon the door.
Now, to be fair, though, I'm going to look up that score just so you know why it's a little.
Well, it was 97 the last I saw it.
Yeah, it was 97. But the reason why I'm not going to say Gonzaga's is more impressive, because again, they didn't do it against
the difference
Iowa.
Was huge. It was 57 or something like that.
It was 40, plus points.
Yeah, it was
but
something.
It was against a worse team.
Right, exactly. So, whatever.
A team that was, didn't have arguably the best player of the year, who's about to be sent his ass home and be a millionaire in the NBA.
Never mind.
I like this. Keep Minions out of my college basketball. Fair enough. That'll be the last time I bring up the Minions. 93-77. Oh, by the way, I'm Beeves rules. I'm proud. I'm happy for your team. I'm loving it. I'm feeling the Pac-12 love. Washington isn't in this thing, so I just unabashed love for all Pac-12.
Oh God,
I'm Bill Walton over here.
Are the Ducks the only team that treat the Huskies like the adopted child that they hate or whatever?
I think that's the most. I would probably say that is the most bitter rivalry in the Pac-12.
Okay,
it's can't.
It's not like UCLA's running around like fuck Huskies.
Well, UCLA, those Cal schools just hate everybody. UCLA, I don't think their hatred of USC is as much. I don't think Cal's hatred of Stanford is as much, or Stanford of anyone. Stanford doesn't care about their goddamn sports, even when they're good. So there's that. Don't hurt my man. I'm ready for some backup.
So I want to talk about that drive that Garza tried to initiate to the goal. Mm-hmm. His spin move dribbling technique, not so hot. That looks so good. He's either tired or
I'm sure he's tired.
Bouncing the ball is as aggressive as his footstep.
I'm sure he's tired as fuck, man.
Yeah.
And he's defeated.
Yeah, especially, when a fresh Kepnong came out and was just like, remember how tired you were? Now you're tired.
Releasing the Kepnong was huge.
That was huge.
Because can you imagine like being Garza? You're running around with all these smaller guards the entire time. Then all of a sudden, a fully rested Kepnong who has barely played.
Who it looks like he's back. Is he on the floor still? Oh yeah, there he is.
Mm-hmm. Pac-12 Revenge Tour. That's what I'm talking about. Honestly, like if the title game came down to Oregon versus Oregon State, obviously I would be crushed for Oregon to lose, but there would be a part of me that I'm like, it's pretty damn cool that this happened, and it's pretty damn cool that Oregon State won the whole thing. I don't speak for every Duck fan, because some Duck fans are like, you're a fucking traitorous bastard for saying that. But I'm from Oregon, so I would be very happy if that either result. Obviously, I would want the Ducks to crush the Beavers, but be fine with either way.
Beavs taking it all. That's the Disney movie.
Yeah, I think it is.
If they go all the way, that's what you make with Disney.
I believe
no George Clooney.
They hadn't been to the big dance for like, I think it was like near 40 years.
40 years?
Yeah, dude.
This is the first year they've been back in it?
For like 40 years. The men's team, yeah.
Yeah, I would be hyped as fuck too. No shit, yeah. They're doing good.
They're doing great. They look great. Man.
Good for them. That's exciting.
Please.
I didn't realize that little number.
Yeah, we're just playing around. If Figueroa would have hit that would have put us above Gonzaga.
Well, I do think, the smarter thing now is just to keep burning clock, right?
We're up by 15 points. Don't put your energy so much that you're going to hurt yourself or anything.
Exactly.
But also, we're going to shoot free throws, so I'm down with that. Oh, look, Garza. Oh, now I feel bad. Garza's hugging his man and crying. I'm glad that guy's going to go make millions of dollars. He overall seems like a good guy. And he's a great player. They're not. They didn't lose because of him. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. Well, I will also say he did answer my question, which is that he is very good.
Oh, he just said hi to Dana Altman.
As time goes by, he gets tired. Big guys get tired.
He's impressive. Oh, now I feel bad as shit. He goes over and like congratulates Altman, hugs him. Like you can't.
Garza goes over.
Yeah, that's fucking respect.
Was that his dad in the stands?
Yeah, that was his dad in the stands.
Oh yeah, look,
massive
there it
respect. Is. Massive respect.
So he's done. Off to the NBA.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
he's getting
big time. He
deserves it. He deserves it.
Feel it, kid.
And he's not like, he's like a senior. He stuck around, helped his team out.
He's in the real shit, man. He's in the real shit.
We're not outscoring Gonzaga, but I'd say this was a victory. You always feel bad.
I would say this was a victory.
I will say this, Reddit is doing something very fun. they're doing threads where it's like if your team won, they're having a charity drive where you donate to the food bank of the team that you just beat. So there's at least a little good feeling there. I feel like I am going to throw a couple bucks. I'm not a rich man, but I'm going to throw some money that way. Some of the Patreon money's going that way. I'll say that much. Not much.
Bro, he put it all on the floor.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Massive respect for him.
Oh, yeah. No, he's got me feeling emotions.
I know. It's really
beautiful.
Tough. Final score. Ducks 95, Hawkeyes 80.
Woo!
What a game. Couldn't put it better.
Well-fought game.
Well-fought game.
I got to tell you, I'm excited to watch Kepnong in the next one. I'm curious to see if they throw him out earlier in the game to see if he lights up a fire.
That will be very... I feel like it's going to be pretty damn similar to what happened in this game, where it's like if you put Garza later in or when we're having trouble, then all of a sudden... Sorry, Kepnong. I was just looking at Garza. If you put Kepnong in later, like all of a sudden, it's like that's a hard dude to deal with. So we're going with against either USC or
he's
Kansas.
Loving it. He's so happy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, the young kid flies over the big sea. We gave that kid everything. Like, I bet we tweaked so many things to get him onto the team.
You mean paid him?
Okay, so, Adam, let's talk about it, baby. We're going up against either USC or Kansas.
Either one.
What time is that game?
We don't know. Yeah, they wait till the last goddamn.
No, I mean the Kansas. When do we?
Like today? I'll look that up because I'm looking at the bracket because I also want to see.
Yeah, I'm curious to know what time that game is. I might put it on in the background just because I'd be curious to see who it is we go on to face.
I'm watching,
but also you could tell me later when we watch the women's.
I'm watching every goddamn minute of it. Actually, what I bet we'll be doing is we'll have that in our peripheral because USC and Kansas is playing at 6:40 p.m. tonight. The women's game is at 7 p.m. So we'll be watching the women's game, and I'll be giving you updates.
We'll be keeping up. Oh, that'll be great. We'll have interesting news. Hopefully, doing more good news.
Hopefully, who would I want to play? I think I would rather play USC, even though they stomped us the last time we played. I think I would rather play because if you remember. One of the reasons why they destroyed us in that game, USC did, is because they were just hot as hell from 3-point land. Like in the very beginning, we were very worried about Evan Mobley, and then all of them were just hitting threes, and it was like, oh, now we're playing catch up, and we just weren't able to catch up. Either way, that's going to be a challenge. We're off. We made it to the Sweet 16, baby. That's rad. The freaking Pac-12 streak is still alive. That's the coolest thing ever.
Oh, shit. That's
still
right.
Alive. Still alive, man. I'll tell you who's... Okay, let's
wait, Kansas and USC?
Kansas and USC are playing at 6:40.
So if USC loses, not only do we play Kansas, but the streak is dead.
The streak is dead.
So no matter if USC wins, no matter what happens when we play them, the streak will have to die.
Yeah, but I will say this too. At 4:45, no, sorry, even closer than that. 2:15, UCLA takes on Abilene Christian.
Oh,
yeah, which they should win. That'd be pretty embarrassing if they lost. Honestly,
I mean it's not like Abilene won by a whole. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. It's not like Abilene won by dropping 87 points on a game.
Yeah, they beat Texas, who Texas I think was a little overrated.
I mean, yeah, I always thought Texas was good. Seems like maybe not.
Yeah. So Colorado. So first UCLA versus Abilene Christian at 2:15 p.m. today. 4:45 p.m. Colorado versus Florida State. That should be a very contested game. It's so unlikely that both of them win, but if they do, then we just got to, you got to back the pack. And then USC, Kansas. And yeah, let's get into some quack facts about this game, shall we?
Please.
Yeah, because, it was a hell of a contest. Ducks I feel safe in saying Ducks dominated. I mean, we led the
absolutely.
entire second half by really sticking in like more than 10 points for the large majority of the game. I'm not sure if I can't remember if it really dipped under that only for a minute if it did.
Right.
Leading scorer for the Ducks, Chris Duarte, 23 points, LJ Figueroa, 21 points, Will Richardson, 19 points, Eugene Amarui, 17 points. Aaron.
It's pretty great.
Also, Eric Williams threw in 9 points. Because why not? We almost had all 5 starters scored double digits. That is nuts. Frank Kepnong, 4 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. I think he had 2 blocks. He may have had more, but clearly made such a bigger difference than the stats would even lead you to believe. Like, was a huge game changer. Game changer. Especially against someone where suddenly I think he's one of the reasons why Garza slowed down in production. That being said, let's give a round of applause for Garza. 36 points, 14 of 20, 3 of 4 from 3-point range. Excellent player. And 9 rebounds. So almost had a double-double. 1 rebound away from a double-double. That being said, Weiskamp, 17 points. Patrick McCaffrey off the bench was the only other player to get double digits for the Hawkeyes, and that is why they lost. My friend couldn't be more excited about this. Either USC or Kansas coming up next. Either way, you got it. I would be afraid if I was them. I'm not going to say just write it off as a win, because obviously USC beat us pretty recently, and Kansas is a pretty damn good program too. But I'm feeling good. And as far as the Quack-12 bracket is concerned, yours truly still in second place, questionable choices, first place, who was last year's winner, or last March Madness's winner. To the bucket is kind of in, I would say actually closer to 5th place tie, but technically 7th place tie. It's kind of weird. You're not doing bad, though. You can definitely come back. And then...
Well, I will.
Yeah, you will.
Because here's the thing, Adam. It's like you said. We're going to win it all. As far as I can tell, I might be the only one who said that. You didn't say it.
In the Quack-12 bracket, I did say we're going to win it all. I have it Ducks versus Beavers in the title game. You have it Ducks versus Ohio State. So you're going to have to win some of these other weirder picks you had to catch up to your boy. I'm going to get into the women's bracket. P.S. Yours truly is leading the Quack-12 women's bracket. So I'm near first in both because I'm the best. As far as how the games are shaping right now in the world of women's basketball, number 3, Arizona, is taking on 14 seed Stony Brook, and they're leading 21-10 as of this. Wow. Washington State lost yesterday. They were the only Pac-12 team to lose yesterday because Stanford just goddamn dominated. And other than that, not too many more games going on right now. Oregon State won yesterday, 83-59. They'll play number 1 seed South Carolina. And the big news, obviously, is 7 p.m. Aaron and I will be back doing another live stream because we're talking about women's basketball. We're talking about, Oh, what's this? We got a stream. We got a bomb here. What's going on here?
Weird.
Oh, that is weird as hell, man.
Here I am.
It's so much weirder. It's so much weirder to see. Oh, wait. So you were in your office? You're the recording office?
Console.
That's so funny, man.
I mean, this area is chopped down. Bye.
Bye.
I really, I reduced the area in which I can move, but it looks cool. I'm for it.
I think it looks great. I'm just stoked. We won. We'll face either USC or Kansas. Who the hell cares, really? I hope it's USC, though. Aaron, any final words before we log off and before we come back on at 7 p.m.? We'll probably be more on like 6:45 is my guess.
Go forth, enjoy your day, and we'll see you tonight.
Absolutely.
For hopefully more victorious quack-alongs.
We love you all. God bless you, merry gentlemen. Go Ducks. Quack, quack.
Go
Hopefully I don't have to convert to Oral Roberts.